According to the Catechism of Catholic Church, family is the original cell of social life in which two people unified themselves in love and in the gift of life. Therefore, it can be considered as a community in a society in which from childhood one can learn moral values or begin to honor God and make use of freedom. Now, we present to you the following functions of a family, such as the regulation of sexuality, responsible procreation, socialization, and economic cooperation, as well as the reasons why we can consider a family as a social institution.
For the regulation of sexuality as a married couple, it is important there are no other forms of sexual pleasure outside of the relationship. It means to say that a husband and a wife should only be their source of sexual pleasure since extramarital sexual intercourse is sinful. We must honor the conjugal act of marriage since this act is their willingness to cooperate with God and be open to procreation, welcoming life with open arms, raising the child and educating him or her in the love of service of God and neighbor, according to Pope John Paul II's theology of the body. Before planning to procreate and conceive a baby, we must first ask ourselves if we are truly ready since it is a huge responsibility. Raising a baby means that we should have a proper environment wherein the child can grow and reach his full potential. This does not refer only to the physical needs but also the child's psychological needs, such as making the child feel loved at all times and giving the child a sense of belongingness according to the Familiaris Consortium number 14.
For socialization, family is the first social group that a child encounters and the primary source of socialization. Through the family, children learn how to interact with others, develop communication skills, and form their identities. Family members often model appropriate behaviors such as sharing and cooperation, and also provide discipline to shape a child's behavior. Children also learn cultural norms and values from their families, which help them understand their place in the world and how to behave in different social situations. Socialization in the family context also involves the transmission of gender roles, as children learn about the behaviors and expectations associated with being male or female. Family members, particularly parents, provide children with examples of what it means to be a boy or a girl and help to shape their gender identity. Now, for the last, economic cooperation, the family is an important source of economic support, as members often pool their resources and work together to meet their needs. This can involve dividing labor within the household, such as one parent working outside the home while another takes care of household chores and child rearing. In some cultures and religious traditions, the concept of family values also places a strong emphasis on the importance of economic support and cooperation within the family.
So, what's the importance of knowing all of these in relation to the family as a recognized social institution? So, to wrap things up, without a doubt, the family truly is the basic unit of a community. So, it has to play four major roles that create a functional and meaningful society, and a family that is unable to fulfill its roles may negatively affect many other people in the community. Therefore, we can say that collectively, families represent the strength of a society in terms of its functionality and its development. As we all know at this point, a family is founded on marriage. So when a husband and a wife make a covenant to one another in God's presence, their roles, their rights, and their standards become defined within the family and as a family. However, in order for them to live up to this institutional character, the husband and wife must agree to live with one another in mutual respect and fidelity to show their conjugal love to each other, for these values will serve as a foundation for a happy and healthy society.
To wrap this up, we must always remind ourselves that in order for a family to perform well as a social institution, they must live accordingly to the teachings of the Church and should take steps to ensure that the national laws and institutions of the state are protecting the rights and duties of the family. And there, we are Group 4 of 1 PTA, and we hope that this video helped you more in understanding the meaning of a family as a fundamental unit of our society. Thank you for listening. Bye!